want to talk about a few things. First of all, I want to talk about Pope Leo the 14th, the current Pope, that is wrapping up his African tour. So Pope Leo the 14th took a big trip to Africa, visiting several African countries like Congo, Guinea, Cameroon. He was in a couple of different African countries that he had visited, and they greeted him. They were very joyful. The Africans that Pope Leo the 14th was visiting, of course, he had his um, argument with President Trump that made headlines over disagreement over the Iranian war. And Trump told uh, Pope Leo the 14th he should stay in his lane. He should butt out of U.S. policy on the war in Iran. And then Pope Leo the 14th seemed to comply, and he kind of piped down after President Trump responded to him that he should stay out of it and focus on being a spiritual leader. And I guess Donald Trump kind of came on top of that exchange with Pope Leo the 14th. But they're thousands of miles apart, talking to each other over social media. So who knows? And I said in an earlier video about summer travel that I think during America 250 celebrations that travel only within the United States, and I don't go anywhere on the Middle East, certainly because of the Iranian war, but certainly that I said it would be dumb for Americans to go to Europe, to go anywhere in Europe, at a time like this because of the instability. And I talked about why it's a bad idea at a time like this to travel overseas. But I was thinking, like, if I could, because I've never been to Europe in my life, but and I've never been overseas actually. But if I could go to any destination of any country in the world, where would I want to go? And I was thinking about that, and I thought Barcelona, Spain seemed like would probably be my choice because I think that's a relatively safe place to go. It's a warm climate. It's Southern Europe. It's a Mediterranean climate. There's beautiful architecture and sightseeing, museums, great cuisine, great food, great restaurants. It has everything. Warm tropical climate, beautiful pictures that I've seen of it. And I believe Barcelona, Spain hosted the 1992 Olympics were hosted by Barcelona, Spain. So that I think I'd go there if I had to choose. But with all the instability in the world, I'd stay, certainly not in 2026, and I would stay only within the U.S. and Canada because of what's going on. I'd said it's foolish to leave the country at a time like this. You may never see your community again. You'll get stranded if something happens, a nuclear event.